Yeah.
Now
I agree with that.
Where in the timeline, and if you can't answer this, I understand. If you can't just give a definitive yes or no, I understand. Where in the timeline were you guys scoping out a dope house that you feel like Chokwe was you may catch Chokwe moving in and out of, and then these indictments come? I mean, that's part of this story, right? Like you guys were scoping out there's maybe a dope house y'all were keeping an eye on, and there was some word that maybe Chokwe was moving in and out of this thing, or involved somehow or another.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much after that y'all were kind of pulled off that and said leave this one alone or something to that extent.
Yeah.
Is that information given out that you can't put it out because how it was given?
Yeah, it was given by
The tip.
yeah, Crimestoppers tip.
It was a Crimestoppers tip. I said I'd heard there was a Crimestoppers tip.
And
you know,
we kind of began to look at it and got snatched out pretty quick.
So, I mean, does that not seem weird?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And people make accusations all the time, and
sure.
and that's where our investigation skills come into play, whether to rule you in or to rule you out.
Sure.
And we didn't get that opportunity.
And it was good information on it, but just to keep the integrity of Crimestoppers tip,
yeah,
we just don't want to go so much into detail in that because you don't want to hinder people from going back and forth with that, because we still want people off the street.
Yeah,
but it was good information on that. No information from us, no information from him, no information from anybody we knew, but it was given to us from that source. Yeah,
I'd heard, I mean, from other people that whatever that tip was supposed to be a very credible tip, and so I'm trying to paint the picture for everybody to understand. Well, why would the mayor want to set these guys up? Why would Jody want to set these guys up? Well, if you the streets was talking, as they say, and when the streets is talking, the streets have been talking for a long time that the mayor is involved with these dope boys. Yeah. Maybe he ain't running dope. That may be a bit of a stretch, but maybe he's running protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, at minimum, I mean, I think he's running dope and everything. I was just gonna say that's what Clay Edwards thinks. I can't confirm that, but I just, if I had to go push it all on black, I'd bet it all on black that he's running dope, or involved with it. But again, just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to paint the picture of why would they want to make these guys go away? You got your top you got your top drug guys in Jackson. Everybody knows we've got a story about dope boys getting pulled over and calling the mayor and a supervisor showing up and telling him to let the guy go.
Heck, Tenari Moore, though, subject of the Marshawn Chrysler and Torrance Mayfield, cases recently. The mayor called Michael Guest for a bond on his behalf. I mean, that's public knowledge.
We never talked about that, have we?
No, I don't know that we have talked about it. I mean, but most people know it. That happened. Yeah, the mayor called Michael Guest
on like a Sunday or a Saturday.
Yeah, like on a Sunday, and I think this was obviously when Guest was still DA, so like 5-6 years ago or whatever it was. But I mean, he called him. So I don't know. Maybe everybody didn't know that when I'm breaking it on the radio, but that actually happened.
The mayor calling the DA of Rankin County asking for a bond for a known drug dealer. As a matter of fact, just ended up being the CI who sent not one but two people in Jacktown, two former law enforcement officers. What do you want to call
Torrance and Marshawn? He's the FBI's guy. Tenari is. Yeah. So I mean, and the mayor of Jackson's calling him for a bond, calling him to get DA. Why is he doing that? Yeah, I mean, that's and always what interested me about this. So we all knew, I mean, I think we're all in the assumption the mayor was possibly corrupt, and I don't think that was like a secret with anybody. Yeah, I always wondered how he roped Jody Owens, or how because Jody comes from a pretty good family from all accounts, and he wasn't he didn't grow up in those neighborhoods like my old boss Robert did. Robert knew all those guys.
I mean, they're cool.
Like, I just always wondered how that dynamic happened.